Hi everybody. In this video, we are going to see how to configure BGP basic configuration. So here, I already assigned the IP address. Okay, so if you see, there are 11 different networks available here. So this is going to be the first network. I'm taking it as 10 network, then 20 network, 30 network, 40 network, 50 network, 60 network, 70, 80, 90, 100 and 110. So these are the different networks available. I already fixed the IP address. Okay, all the IP address we already assigned. Now, so you can see the IP address is given here 20.1, 20.2, 10.2, 10.1, 50.1, 50.2. So the IP address is given. Completely all the IP address we already fixed. Now, the routing protocol. If you take the routing protocol, so we didn't configure any routing protocol here. I'm going to check. So let me give a ping command from 10.0.0.1 to 30.0.0.1. So let me give a ping command. I'm just going to the PC3 desktop command prompt. So from here, I'm going to give a ping command to 30.0.0.1. So reply is from 10.0.0.2. That means from my own gateway destination host reachable. Okay, sorry, unreachable. So that means routing protocol. That means the route is not available. So we are not enabling any routing protocol in this case. Now, so what is the concept here next? I'm going to make this first group. I'm going to make it as a group. That means autonomous system. And here I'm going to make it as an autonomous system. Router 2 and router 4, I'm going to configure the BGP routing protocol. Okay, so I'm going to make a BGP protocol here. I'm going to enable the routing protocol, BGP routing protocol here in router 2 and also in the routing 4 so that they can communicate with each other. Now, before that, we have to configure a interior gateway routing protocol. So here, the interior gateway routing protocol, I'm going to use EIGRP, and this is I'm going to make as autonomous system. Okay, our autonomous system group, it is 100. So this is going to be the 100 and this I'm going to make it as 200. Okay, then we will configure the BGP. Now I'm going to the router. So this is the router I'm going. So let me go to the CLI. So I'm going to enable the interior gateway protocol. Enable config terminal. Now, so I'm going to use the EIGRP protocol. So router EIGRP. So here the autonomous system I'm going to consider as 100. 100 is the autonomous system I'm going to take. Now, so here what are the networks directly connected means? So network 10, 20 and 50. These are the three networks directly connected. So network 10.0.0.0. Network 20 is also directly connected here, 20.0.0.0. Then network 50.0.0.0. Sorry, three networks, network 10, network 20 and network 50. 50.0.0.0. So these are the networks directly connected with router 0. Now I'm going to the next router. So the next router is router 1 I'm going. Here there are three networks directly connected, 20, 30 and 40. I'm going to enable the EIGRP routing protocol. So with autonomous system 100. Enable config terminal EIGRP so sorry, router EIGRP. So the autonomous system number, it is 100. And here what are the networks directly connected? Network 20 is directly connected. So 20.0.0.0. So already they have started communicating with the neighbors. Network 40.0.0.0. Then network 30.0.0.0. Okay, so we advertised three networks, 20, 30 and 40. So let me go to the next router, router 2. I'm going here, CLI enable config terminal router EIGRP, autonomous system number is 100, and here what are the networks directly connected? Here 50, 60, 40. So network 40.0.0.0, 40 is directly connected. So now it is started communicating with the neighbor. Okay, that means router 1 and router 2, they started communicating with the adjacency, that means with the neighbors. Then network 50, .0.0.0, then network 60, network 60.0.0.0. So we enable the EIGRP routing protocol in all the three routers. Now let me check. I'm going to check from PC 3 to PC 0. I'm going to give a ping command. I'm going to check the connectivity. Let me go to PC 3, command prompt. I'm going to ping 30.0.0.1. Now you can see they are getting the reply. So because they are in the same autonomous group, so they can able to communicate. Okay, they are communicating with each other. So there is no issues in this. Now let me go to the next group. So this is, I'm going to make it as 200. Okay, autonomous system 200 I'm going to make. So let me go each and every router. So let me go to the first router here, CLI, enable config terminal router EIGRP, and this is going to be 200. Now, so what are the networks directly connected here? 90, 100 and 110. So 90.0.0.0, sorry, network 90.0.0.0, then network 100.0.0.0, network 110.0.0.0. So these are the three networks directly connected here. Let me go to the next router, router 5. I'm going for router 5. So command line interface. So here enable config terminal router EIGRP 200. So here network 90, 70 and 80. These are the three networks directly connected here. So network 70, 70.0.0.0, network 80, 80.0.0.0, then network 90.0.0.0. So 90 already started communicating with the neighbor because we already configured here. So they are able to communicate with each other now. So let me go to the next router, router 4. So router 4, I'm just going to the CLI, enable config terminal router EIGRP. So 200 is a group. Now, so the networks directly connected here 60, 100 and 70. So network 60.0.0.0, network 70.0.0.0. So 70 started communicating, network, so completed 60, 70, then 100. So 100.0.0.0. So 100 also will communicate now. So we enable the EIGRP routing protocol as interior gateway routing protocol. Now I'm going to check the connectivity from PC1 to PC2. So let me give a ping command. So I'm going to PC1 desktop. Okay, command prompt. So from PC1, I'm going to give the ping command to PC2 to check the logical connectivity. So ping 80.0.0.1. So now you can see. So there is no, sorry, there will be path. Okay, there is a path. Okay, because we enable the EIGRP, so automatically they are going to communicate. Okay, I'm getting the reply, so there is no issues. Now within the group, within the autonomous group, we are able to communicate. But now I'm going to try. I'm going to give a ping command from PC1 to PC0. I'm going to try. Okay, so this is one autonomous system. That means 200, and this is 100. So from PC1 to PC0, now I'm going to give a ping command. I'm going to check the connectivity. So ping IP address of PC0 is 30.0.0.1. Okay, 30.0.0.1. So let us see. Reply from 110.0.0.2, that is destination host unreachable. So within the group they are able to communicate, but between the group, okay, they are not able to communicate. So what is the step? What we have to do means we have to enable the BGP protocol in the border routers. So router 2 and router 4. So they are the border routers. So in the border routers, we have to enable the BGP, okay, routing protocol we have to enable. Now I'm going for the first router here, router 2. Okay, I'm going to the router 2. I'm going to configure the BGP, the basic configuration I'm going to do. So exit. So I want to go to the global configuration mode. I am in the global configuration mode. Now I'm going to enable. So what is the command is router BGP. Okay, so border gateway protocol. So if you have any doubt, you can use the question mark and you can find it. Okay, you can find the help. Okay, you can get the help from the packet tracer itself. Now router BGP autonomous system number. So autonomous system number here it is 100. Okay, so 100 is the autonomous system number. I'm just going to enter. Now we are in the specific configuration mode. That means we are inside the BGP routing protocol. Now, so we have to configure, or we have to tell the who is our neighbor. So manually, so we are going to declare the neighbor. Okay, that means the neighbor of in the 200. That means from the autonomous system number 200. So who is our neighbor? Okay, we have to configure that. Now the next command is going to be neighbor. So NEIGHBOR, neighbor. I'm giving question mark. So neighbor IP address. So you have to give an IP address. So the IP address of the neighbor is 60.0.0.2 is the neighbor. Okay, I'm in router 2 actually. I'm in router 2. I'm configuring my neighbor. So 60.0.0.2 is my neighbor. Then I'm just giving a space. Okay, then give the question mark. So if you give the question mark, you can see there are two options available. Next hop self. Okay, this is to disable the next hop calculation for the neighbor. And then the next one is the remote AS, that is going to specify the BGP neighbor. So you have to go for the specify the BGP neighbor. Okay, who is your neighbor? You have to specify. So remote. Okay, remote AS. Okay, so administrative AS I'm giving. That means the autonomous system. Now, so who is the neighbor means the neighbor for us is 200 is a neighbor. Okay, 200 is a neighbor. Already we fixed the IP address. So now I'm giving who is the what is the number, the autonomous system number I'm giving. So 200 is the autonomous system number. So this is a very important step. Then the next one is we have to advertise the networks. Okay, so the networks we have to advertise. So here, what is the network means? This is going to be the 60 network. Okay, this is going to be the 60 network. So I want to advertise the network. So I'm giving network 60. Okay, 60.0.0.0. Then so we have to specify the mask. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can just use the question mark. Now I'm giving the mask. So what is the mask means? So this is class A IP address. So 255.0.0.0. Okay, so this is the mask. I'm going to give the mask now. I just enter this. So configuration is over. So what we have done, go to the router BGP, give your autonomous system number, then who is your neighbor, IP address, remote autonomous system, and you have to tell the number of, so you have to declare what is the number of the neighbor, that means the autonomous system number of the neighbor. Then you have to declare, that means you have to advertise your own network. So these are the three steps. So I have done these 3 steps here. Then I'm going to close this router 2. So let me go to the router 4. The same 3 steps I'm going to repeat here. Okay, I'm going to repeat here in this place. So already it is in EIGRP protocol. That means we are in specific configuration mode. You can give exit and you can come out from that. Now you are in the global configuration mode. Now, so the first command is router BGP. Okay, so autonomous number. So here it is going to be 200. Then, so we have to declare the neighbors. Then that means your neighbor. So who is a neighbor means you must know the IP address. 60.0.0.1 is the neighbor. So I'm giving 60.0.0.1 is the neighbor. Space remote autonomous system. Okay, so the remote autonomous system is going to be 100. So now you can see it is neighbor is up. They are now communicating with each other. Now the next step is we have to advertise our own network. So network, and this is going to be the 60 network, 60.0.0.0. Okay, so 60 network. Then mask. So subnet mask is going to be 255.255.255.0. Okay, so this is the autonomous, this is the network. So I'm just advertising the network. So now I'm just closing this, exit. So let me check, okay, from one autonomous group to another autonomous system. So let us try to give a ping command and check. Okay, I'm going for the PC 0. So from the PC 0, I'm just going to the command prompt. Okay, I'm going to ping. So ping 110. Okay, I'm just going to ping PC 1. That means from PC 0 to PC 1. Okay, I'm going to ping. So the IP address is 110.110.0.0.1. Okay, so this is the IP address I'm going to ping. So let us see. So it shows a requested timeout. Okay, requested timeout. So that means the packet is not reaching. So there is some problem. Okay, it got stuck somewhere. Now, so let me try the ping command again. Okay, so one more time I'm going to give the ping command. Maybe because of some ARP protocol. Okay, you may get this problem. So I'm just giving the ping command again. Okay, to see what is happening. So if you get the same output, so there is something seriously wrong. We have to check it. Yes. So we are not able to communicate. Okay, we are not able to communicate. So what will be the problem? Okay, what will be the problem? Now I'm going to troubleshoot it. Okay, I'm going to troubleshoot it. So what I'm going to do, let me go to this router. I want to see the routing table. Okay, I'm going to see the routing table. So if you see the routing table, then you can understand something from that. So show IP route. Now, if you see the routing table of R2. So here, so 10.0.0.0, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 10 is available here, 20 is available here, okay, in our own group. Then 30, 40, 50, 60, okay, up to 60 it is available. But the remaining information, okay, like 70, 80, 90, okay, all this information is not available. Okay, it is missing. So there is some configuration problem only in this place. Let me go to the router 4. In the router 4, I'm going to display the routing table. We can see the routing table, show IP route. So if you see the routing table, 60 is available, Okay, 60 is available, 70 is there, okay, 80 is there, 90, and then 110. So these are all the route. Okay, that means only our own networks are available. So we are not getting any information about the next group. That means the next autonomous system we are not getting. So there is some issue available in these two routers only, router 2 and router 4. So what does it means? Okay, the reason is, it is very clear. We advertised only one network here. Okay, while configuring the BGP, I advertised only one network, only 60 network I advertised. So this is the issue. So you have to advertise the other networks. Okay, so then only they can communicate. Only this is going to be the issue. So let me configure. I'm going to advertise the other networks also inside the BGP. Now let me go to the router 4. I'm going to the routing protocol. So the routing protocol. So let me go to the config terminal. That means the global configuration mode. Config terminal. I'm in the global configuration mode. So I'm taking the protocol. That means the routing protocol, BGP router. So BGP 200. Okay, because I'm in router 4. So here I'm going to advertise the other networks. The remaining networks I'm going to advertise. So what are the networks available here? Already 60 we already advertised. Now, okay, directly connected I'm taking. So 70 I'm going to advertise. So network 70.0.0.0 70.0.0.0. So here mask. So the mask is 255.0.0.0. Okay, this is the mask. 255.0.0.0. This is the mask. Okay, so this is directly connected there. So the other side 100 is directly connected. So I'm going to type network 100.0.0.0 space mask. So 255.0.0.0. So I'm just selecting only the directly connected networks here. 60 already we have advertised. Now I'm advertising the 70 and 100 I'm advertising. Okay, so I'm just going to stop with this. Now close this. Go to the next router. So in the next router also the same thing I'm going to do now. Okay, enable config terminal. So go to the config terminal. Now router BGP. This is 100, autonomous system 100. So here I'm going to advertise the another two networks. Okay, we already 60 we advertised. Now I'm going to advertise the 50 and 40. So network 40.0.0.0. So mask 255.0.0.0. Then network I'm going to advertise 50 now. So 50.0.0.0 space mask 255.0.0.0. Okay, so these are the networks directly connected here. So 40 and 50. Okay, so let me just give exit. Okay, now I'm going to see the routing table. Okay, so we have to see any changes happen in the routing table or not. Show IP route. Okay, I'm giving the command. I'm going to display the routing table. So now you can see here. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So up to 60, okay, it is already available in our own autonomous group. Okay, now 100 I'm getting. Sorry, 70 and 100 I'm getting here. Okay, that means so 70 network is okay showing here and 110 is available. 110 is okay, sorry, 100 is okay showing here. So the remaining networks, if you see 80 network is not there, 90 network is not there, 110 network is not there. So it is not fully converged. So what you have to do means you have to advertise all the remaining networks here. That is a meaning. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to convey. I'm not directly okay advertising everything. So step by step I'm going. So here we already configured. Okay, 60 is directly connected, so I already advertised. 50 is all directly connected, I advertised. 40 is directly connected, okay, I advertised. The remaining things I have to do. The same thing I'm going to advertise the remaining networks. So if I advertise like that, then I can ping from one network to another, sorry, one autonomous group to another autonomous system. I can communicate now. So let me go to the router 2. Now I'm going for config terminal. I'm going to the protocol router. So BGP autonomous system number is 100. Now, so here already 60 we advertised, 50 we advertised, 40 we advertised. Now I'm going to advertise the remaining thing. What are the remaining thing means? 30, 20 and 10. So I'm going to advertise network 10.0.0.0 10.0.0.0. so mask 255.0.0.0. then the next network is network 20.0.0.0. so mask 255.0.0.0. then the next network 30.0.0.0. mask 255.0.0.0. so I advertised all the networks. Now I'm just going to give exit. So go to the next router. So here in this router, that means in router 4, we already advertised only directly connected. The remaining networks I'm going to advertise 80, 90 and 110. So let me go to the router 0. So here I'm going to advertise network. So let me go to 80 first. So 80.0.0.0 mask 255.0.0.0. then we have to advertise the next one. It is 90. So network 90.0.0.0 mask 255.0.0.0. then here it is 110. so network 110.0.0.0 mask 255.0.0.0. so all the networks we advertise now. So you can see the routing table now. Show IP route. So if you display the IP, that means the routing table. So we are getting all the networks by using B. So B stands for, you can see the code here. So BBB. We are getting that code B. So B. What is B stands for? You can find it here. C is directly connected. So B stands for BGP. So using the BGP protocol, they are able to communicate with each other, and the protocol that means your network is completely converged now. So the routing table is completely now converged. So all the networks in your topology we are finding here. Now, so let me try for a ping command now. So I want to give a ping command from PC3 to PC1. That means from autonomous system 100 to autonomous system 200. We are going to communicate now. So let me go to PC3, go to the command prompt. So come in the command prompt, I'm going to give the command ping 110.0.0.1. So this is the IP address of the PC1. So you can see here, so the destination host unreachable. It is showing destination host unreachable. What could be the problem? So what will be the problem? So we can go for the simulation. So let me go to the simulation. So from the simulation, I'm going to find where the packets getting blocked. So let me enable the ICMP. So only the ICMP I'm going to take. So let me try a ping command from PC3 to PC1. I'm going to give the ping command and let us see where the packet get stops. So here itself, that means in the router itself. So what could be the problem? What could be the problem? So there should be something we have to do the configuration here and here. So let me try from PC0 to PC1. I'm going to try a ping command from PC0 to PC1. So let me try. So what is happening? We will see. So from PC0 to PC1 I'm giving. So let us just I'm going to play it and see what is going to happen now. So again there is some problem here. The packet getting dropped. Let me repeat. So PC0 to PC1. Now I'm just going to it is not moving. So what is the problem? What could be the problem means we saw the routing table of this router. Okay, router 2, we saw the routing table. Routing 4, okay, that means the router 4 routing table we saw. Okay, we are finding all the networks. But what about router 1 and router? Okay, this we have to see, because they are having, okay, this is the issue that I want to explain to you. So here what is happening means, here we use the interior gateway routing protocol. So in the interior routing, okay, interior gateway routing protocol, what they are doing means they are not able to communicate with 110. Okay, so here only directly connected networks will be available, or the networks which are available inside this autonomous group will be available. Let us see. I'm just going for, okay, let me go to the real time. Now I just go to the router. Okay, I want to display the routing table. So enable show IP route. Okay, show IP route. So you can see here now. So 10 is available, 20 is available, 30 is available, 40 is available, 50 is available, 60 is there, the remaining 70, 80, 90, all these things, they are not available in this place. So this is the reason they are not able to communicate. Okay, it is not able to communicate. The same thing, the same issue will be available here also. So you will be having 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So all this will be available, but you are not going to have 70, 80, 90. So it is going to drop your packet. Okay, it is going to drop the packet. So now what we have to do, we have to configure. So we have to do some changes here, some configuration we have to do, so that it is going to get all the information, okay, in this router. So this is what we have to do it now. So what we are going to do now, okay, so that means only the networks which are available in this autonomous group, okay, it is available in this routing table. The same thing here. So what we have to do, the next step means we are going to use a default route. Okay, that means a static route. You might have already studied about the static routes. So in the static routes, you might have already studied about the default route. That means 0000. Okay, like that. I'm going to configure. So we are going to configure a default route. Okay, so in these routers, that means in the router 3, router 5, okay, router 0, and in router 1, we are going to configure a default route. So that means if any packets, okay, with the destination of 110 or 100 or 90 means I'm going to forward it to this router. Okay, so that is a concept we are going to do now. So I'm going to the router 3. So in the router 3, I'm going to create a static route now. So enable, that means the default route. Enable config terminal. Now I'm going to create a route. So that is IP route. Okay, IP route 0.0.0.0 space 0.0.0.0. So this is the default route. So what is the next hop? Okay, you can give the question mark and see. Okay, the next one is going to be the forwarding router address. So forwarding router address is I'm here. So if any packets other than 110, 90, okay, that means which is not available in this group. So let me forward it to the border router. So border router will forward it to the next group. Okay, to the next autonomous group. So okay, what is IP address of the border router means it is going to be the 100.0.0.1. So that is going to be the next hop. So 100.0.0.1. So this is the a default route I'm going to create. Same. Let me go to the next one, router 5. So here I want to do the same step. So enable config terminal IP route 0.0.0.0 space 0.0.0.0. Okay, so this is a space. Okay, yeah, this is. Then what is the next hop means? The next hop is going to be okay, you check the IP address 70.1. okay, I'm here, so the correct IP address is 70.1. so 70.0.0.1 is the IP address. Now, so let me go to the next router here. So let me go to the router 0. The same thing I'm going to do. So already I have done here. You can see here IP route 0.0.0.0 0.0.0. Okay, the next hop is going to be 50.0.0.2. okay, so I'm going to jump here. Then so let me go to the router 1. Okay, so let me go to the router 1. So in the router 1 also the same step we have to enable here. We have to configure a default route. So enable, so config terminal IP root 0.0.0.0 space 0.0.0.0, okay, 0 space. So the next hop, so what is the next hop means, so from here to I want to jump to 40.2, okay, that is going to be the next hop here, 40.0.0.2. okay, so almost we have completed all the configuration. So let me try. I'm going to give a ping command now from this autonomous group to the next autonomous group through the border gateway protocol. So let me go to the simulation, take a PDU. So from PC3 to PC1, okay, I'm going to give a ping command and just give the auto capture. So see what is happening now. So previously our packet, okay, so it was blocked here, okay, it was stopped here, okay, that means it shows error. But now you can see, so we are now able to communicate from the first autonomous system, that means from AS100 to AS200, we are now able to communicate. So we have to get the reply, okay, so once if you get the reply, things are fixed. Yes, so ping is successful. So we successfully configured the BGP routing protocol. Thank you very much. Keep watching.